Do you ever wonder what people really mean when they talk about feeling good about themselves? When someone makes a critical remark about you, does it wash over you like water off a duck's back? Or do you fold inwards, shrinking into yourself? Perhaps you sometimes feel lower in status or ability, more low than those around you. Perhaps your inner voice whispers things like, I can't do this as well as them. I fall behind because I'm too slow. They look down on me because I'm not good enough. This is the language of low self-esteem, a quiet, gnawing sense of not measuring up, so others see us as hesitant, seeking approval, unsure. You might even catch yourself thinking, what's the point in trying? Nothing I do really matters. Feelings like this often have deep roots. Many of us carry with us the echo of childhood experiences, moments that seemed small at the time but left a lasting mark. Picture a child rushing home from school, proudly saying, I came second in class, only to be asked, who came first? How crushed that child might feel. When warmth and approval are scarce, when criticism is plentiful, an inner critic is born, quick to judge, quick to condemn. It compares you to others, dismisses your successes as pure luck, and sees every setback as proof that you are a failure. This way of seeing oneself can lead to unhealthy relationships or even self-sabotage, a self-fulfilling prophecy of not being good enough. A common thing is to look for some way we are better than others. Perhaps we have a smarter car, a bigger garden, or more fashionable clothes. Or perhaps we are socially popular or well known in what we do at work. The Western world values winners, whether it's being more physically attractive, educationally advanced, or financially successful. But not everyone can beat the competition. There is always someone richer, better thought of, or more influential than you or me. We can't all be at the top of the pile. And measuring oneself against others means that our sense of self-worth will rise but fall in step with our latest success or failure. That sense of inadequacy, inner unworthiness, even self-dislike, that can easily return. There are better ways to change the story. We could challenge the thoughts that put us down. We could learn to recognise that inner critic and talk back. Instead of, I'm a failure, we learn to say, I made a mistake. I'm still worthy of respect. Also, might I suggest we can practice self-compassion, to be as kind to ourselves as we are to someone else we love. One can forgive one's flaws and accept one's failings without beating oneself up about them. Now, spiritual traditions remind us that we are more than our success or our failure. We are valued not for what we achieve, but as a child of the universe. We are each loved for who we are, simply because we exist. A good parent loves the disabled child as much as the able-bodied one, not because of their abilities, but because of their needs. And why not notice what strengths you do have, however small they might seem, and say, these are the good things I bring. This is what makes me who I am. Good things like being who we are, fully, honestly, and with purpose. Not by being better than others as the world judges success. Even our smallest act, a thoughtful word, a listening ear, that can leave someone else just a little uplifted. And when we act on that truth, when we bring kindness, insight, humour, or practical help to those around us, we begin to see that we can make a difference. And that is where a sense of self-worth quietly grows. So perhaps wherever we find ourselves, at home, at work, even among strangers, we might ask, what can I offer here and now? Because no two of us offer quite the same thing, and when we choose to live from our principles and our values, we discover that happiness with our life is not about competition at all. It's about connection. For me, it's not even about having a sense of self-worth. Self-worth is not my goal. Feeling good about some things I do is a very different thing from feeling I am good. My own spiritual perspective shows me there is one infinite creative force behind all that is humane in the world. So any worthwhile things I might happen to do, I see as a result of being a willing channel for this higher power. I see my good qualities as spiritual gifts, not evidence of personal superiority. So, of myself, I am not good, but I can feel good because the more I put into a situation, then the more I will get out of it. This happens as I experience the inflow of energy, of fulfillment and enlightenment. This way of looking at human worth is something that ties in with many spiritual traditions that teach that each person has a unique, divinely intended role. For example, the 18th century philosopher Emanuel Swedenborg wrote about a vision he saw. It was an image of a universal human body. He said that each part of this body, such as in an internal organ or in a sensory, neurological, metabolic, skeletal system, wherever in the body, each part has something uniquely useful to contribute to the whole functioning body. The image of a universal body he saw as representing the immense variety of individual people who do good things. So each of us has a potential unique quality we can bring to the party. We can choose to contribute in our small way to the happiness and well-being of the whole of our society, just as every bodily part contributes to the functioning and harmony of the whole human body. In other words, every human soul has been created to become a special part of the all. Everyone can be important in their own way. Swedenborg also makes it very clear that being truly human, living a worthwhile life, means being able to humbly receive the gift of divine life and to act from it, so we can embody love and wisdom that comes from ourselves, beyond ourselves. In this video, then, I've been exploring how we can replace low self-esteem with a sense of worthiness. I've been suggesting it's not about outperforming others, but recognizing one's intrinsic value. And it's also about living according to our principles. Every one of us can be part of something greater, and every one of us matters. If you've been interested, why not give me a like and offer a comment? You may also want to click the link to How Do Humans Get Hope If in Despair? Cheerio.